They say Oba Ewuare na go to the year war.
Why we are singing it? Because our former state chairman was under the mango tree. Yes. And after the meeting, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree. I said, under the mango tree. You know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed about parading himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news? No. Arsenal was not in the news. Yes. It's only our chairman that was there. Yes. And after the meeting, they don't run the selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, kiss selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, kiss selfie. Under the mango tree.
Thank you.
Yes, let me tell the public, I'm here today. I'm in Lagos, in my house in Lagos.
I'll tell you, you know, yeah. You say all that sorry. When the time is set, my brother, tell it person. Then all the tell it person, then all the tell it person. When you go clear, tell it person. Then all the tell it person, then all the tell it person. Do you know why I'm singing this music? It's because some of our brothers, they fail to take advice from the wisdom of God. Kabaka tell you, you know, yeah. Osho Baba tell you, you know, green. Ewa tell you, you know, yeah. You say, oh, na sorry. When the time is set, my brother, tell him mercy. Tell him mercy, tell him mercy. When you go clear, tell him mercy. Tell him mercy, tell him mercy.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Please share this video. This fear we did, this is the BENIN's blood. We must remove them from their body. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ogiso. I'm your moderator, presenter here. I'm a human rights activist. I'm fighting for the right of our people who have been enslaved for many years ago. I am not a racist. I'm not a tribalistic person. So today I want to thank the people who have opened their eyes. The Bible says many are called, few are chosen. We are the chosen one. So today, let me start from that music I played just now. Say, Ogiso tell why you not here. He say on a story. Where the time he said, my brother, tell he person. They know they tell he person, tell he person. Why where your eye go clear, tell he person. They know they tell he person, tell he person. Sanusi tell you, you not here. Buhari tell you, you not here. You say now you be God. Where your time is set, my brother, tell he person. Why they know they tell he person, You also what happened to the Sultan of the what do you call it, the Emir of Kano. Emir of Kano was claiming he knows so much. Now Noah was a Noah. He know everything. Everything will come better. He will interfere for politics. He will interfere for politics. Now he raise chests. I'm Emir. See these goats right there. So these goats, these goats, you, have you had a look at it? These goats where I put for here, so these goats, you know the hear words. See now goat, you know the hear word, they go follow and like say the fly when they hear word, they go follow what do you call a fly cup, dead body enter grave. Make I play that music for am again. Okay? He not also not here. Me I sing am. Ogiso tell you you no hear. You say all na story. Why? Wey the time he set my brother tell the person. They no dey tell the person tell the person. You say na you be gods. If you know say you wan rule, you no contest election, make you come be governor. Nobody elect you. You dey do wetin government no permit you. People wey dey clap and follow you, Oba, they go clap and follow you enter prison. Because he say fly wey no dey hear words, e go follow dead body enter grave. Na so your grandpapa wey dey carry go for Calabar, na so he still do at that time. He go carry people, he go kill them. He go use them to do human sacrifice. All those things na him dey do. Say na him be God. But one day, God can send another people wey be say they not be gods, but they pass you wey be useless gods. According to a Bible book, e say people were so happy, but they no feel happy come out. Every junction a human being that is put for sacrifice. I want to repeat it today. If you think I am lying, just Google it. Benin City human sacrifice. See, I'm Google. This #1 human sacrifice in 20th century na Oba Benin in Devil. We come from Ilefe. So my brothers, my sisters, about few days ago, they come carry me join their group. Let me start from the Igbos, the Biafrans. We are not a hater of anybody. I don't hate Yoruba, I don't hate anybody, but we are fighting. I'm fighting for freedom. There is a group called BENIN. They one group that they call United Kingdom. May I write them? So make I read the group. They get WhatsApp group. One of the see what they happen. Oba, you know those things what they do so it go over you. You never know what they play. Well, you as well. They hail you. They happy puts. May I first play that music before I
tell you, you know, yeah. You say all that story. When the time is set, my brother, tell him person. They know they tell him person, they know they tell him person. When you go clear, tell him person. They know they tell him person, they know they tell him person. Do you know why I'm singing this music? It's because some of our brothers, they fail to take advice from the wisdom of God. Kabaka tell you, you know here. Osho Baba tell you, you know green. Ewaye tell you, you know here. You say on a story. When the time is set, my...
This is the group they call this group United. They don't change the name now. Indigenous People of United Kingdom of Benin. They call the group United People of Indigenous People of Benin. They get WhatsApp group. Wounded civilian they inside there. Wounded civilian they there. Oba look my they inside there. Joy we dey for where they cause the head. That one they inside. So let me use simple English. The Oba of Benin felt that the juju don't longer have power again. Before he used to believe on the juju, Agbama, Ogodua no useless Ogodua no so Kuweko Ogodua Agbama, Osadiaye, all those are all nonsense. I said it, those your God you serve Oba Benin, they are bastards. Those what they call it, Ogodua Agbama, all those are idiots. Those your God you are measuring. Obanye who are handsome with that. So let me go straight to the point. Before we continue, I must play the national item. One another vessel. Please share this video. I must play them. National item be this.
In my city, Read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN-CITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. Amen. For your life is hid in Christ.
Our national anthem, that one. You see these goats here, these goats. I think I look the goat where this goat, you. Am I looking at this? You, this your head, Okburuku head. This your head, Unwena no winner. This idiot, we're no idiot in our way. You say, you know, they hear words. You say, now you be gods, they will not vote for you. More than the list, you know, play national anthem, I know would say long.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN-CITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God...
I beg, I want people they watch me now, there are 400 or something. If you out of this 400 or something people, if 100 people share them, it will go viral, it will go far. So the petition when they write tomorrow, you know the petition, the case we carry come with me for court. He said the viewers, the followers, no sorry, the people who like when they follow my page for YouTube, he said they are 13,000. He said people when they follow my Facebook page, he said they are for about no than 20,000. I don't know how many talk. He said this thing can create an incitement against his human sacrifice kingdom. See, my brothers, let us fight for freedom. I am the one. I'm not being the person when they talk now. This one is the first Hallelujah Church geo that the geo for the whole of Nigeria is the first. Now him and some people now carry Pentecostal this Hallelujah Church. Now then carry and enter Nigeria from America and they bring on Pentecostal. Now him, now enemy of Oba, now he be before he die. But the way to make can go die very fast. He go marry from Oba family. If you marry from Oba family, if you are progressing, your life can be terminated anytime, any day. Keep it to yourself. Be very careful. If you marry from the family of Oba, your days are numbered. Please share this video. Let us play national anthem. Then we go to our topic today.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN-CITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start.
Is there this Okporoko head, this idiot? Now we want to talk about this idiot. Now this idiot. He said, I hear you were there. So may I first play music first.
If you don't change the justice before this election, make sure the youth have job. Make sure the youth have been patronized with chairman, councillor everywhere. And the year I said there are 6 billion. Now they collect before they put person for chairman. Why? Oba, got my head. Now what is stopping it on the side of the Oba at the door? Why, Biko? Why? Who not go die for this war? Who must stand for this law?
Now the Oba be that one no. When I beg when I share this video, make sure say we reach 1,000. I beg.
But Oba, you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boast of keke napep. Each boy in the street cannot boast of keke napep.
At least you know, All of them, they talk. Oba, you cannot be driving Rolls Royce. Where common boy cannot boast of keke na pep.
But Oba, you cannot be driving Rolls Royce when boys cannot boast of keke na pep. Each boy in the street cannot boast of keke na pep. Let's be factual. Okay, we want to work. Operation.
So we now go to the main corridor now.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN-CITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. Amen. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hid in God. Yeah. So anybody who wants to kill you has to kill God first, then kill Christ before killing you.
Let us clap for ourselves. Today, let us make Governor Obaseki proud. I want to say something. If God sends somebody, you know what thing will happen? Now, so the Oba, remember what happened for Ali? Me, I fair place one for a player.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN-CITY. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there.
See, now this thing will fair happen during the time of Ali. Now it wants to happen. So I am very happy for my Esan brothers, my Esan sister. Esan, oh yeah. They not come to us say the enemy of Esan. They not talk us say the enemy of Esan. Even we will be the good will not be our enemy. Governor not be our enemy. Or where see the name what they call her? No se etwa. Oba Bini say that your palace will put in museum. Let us see. You say if you cause person, and so this one will happen. That your cause once year. I did bet with the Oba Bini say the governor of our state will see where if now you na be our governor, now you will vote for. Now you na the artifact they collect, not be they collect for room, collect for everywhere. If now you na be the governor of Edo State, we will know. I want first of all play this video. The same thing where this idiot father do follow Ali. Now I want to follow Obaseki. See Ali.
Ambrose Folorunsho Ali, a professor of morbid anatomy, was the first civilian governor of the defunct Bender State, now Edo and Delta States. He was elected governor in 1979 as a member of the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN. Professor Ali governed the state between 1979 and 1983. He was defeated in the polls to return for second term in office by Dr. Samuel Osagbobo Ogbemudia of the National Party of Nigeria, NPN. Ali was born in Idoani, Ondo State on 22 September 1929. After childhood education in between Bendel and Ondo States, Ali went to the School of Agriculture, Ibadan, 1948, and the School of Medical Technology at Dioyo Hospital, Ibadan, 1953 to 1960. Later, he obtained an MBBS and went further to the United Kingdom for a postgraduate course in neuropathology at the University of London, 1961 and 1966. Professor Ali got a DC pathology degree and went ahead to study at the University of Birmingham from 1971 to 1974. The professor was a lecturer at the University of Ibadan, 1966 to 1969, and was a senior lecturer at the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, from 1969 to 1974. From 1974 to 1979, Ali was professor of morbid anatomy and head of the Department of Pathology at the University of Benin, Benin City. When Professor Ambrose Ali left office in 1983, he retired to his family house in Emaudo, Ekboma, Eastern West local government area, where he continued with his medical practice in his private clinic. However, after the military government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari took over power, Professor Ambrose Ali was sentenced to 100 years in prison in 1984 by a military tribunal for alleged misappropriation of 983,000 naira in funds for a road project. The sentence was later reviewed and reduced to 7 years. During this period, his health deteriorated while in jail. Fate, however, smiled on Professor Ambrose Ali when on the 13th of February 1988, when he was released from Agodi prison in Ibadan, Oyo State, thanks to the unparalleled magnanimity and philanthropic dispositions of His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu, the Esma of Benin, who graciously paid the fine amount of 1 million naira. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu did not stop at paying the fine for the former governor's release. He also deployed his private jet to Ibadan, where the late Dr. Samuel Osaibovo Ubamudia, a former governor of the defunct Bendel and Midwest states, and late Chief Tony Aneni, the Yasala of Isaland, represented the Isma of Benin in escorting Professor Ambrose Ali to Benin, where a mammoth crowd led by the Isma himself gave the former governor a rousing welcome at the Benin airport. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu thereafter hosted Professor Ali, members of his family, and political associates to a grand reception at his Garden of Eden residence, GRA Benin City, amidst cheers.
I saw my years of incarceration as a continuation of my years of service and my widow's mite's contribution to the future of our beloved country.
You see, tears come out from my eye. Anybody where you see waiting this Oba people, this very bastard do to Ali, and you still come out to say support this man, God that created this world will never have mercy on you, and you will never live to reap the fruit of your labor. What this man, father, and this man is still trying to do the same thing to Obaseki did to Ali. If Ali was a good man, may God bless Ali in heaven. If Ali was a bad man, may he have a wrath of God. What was the offense of Ali? This thing. This is an advice to everybody. Ali, you see, what was the offense of our former God? Please share this video. I'm crying here. 1979. The father of this animal. May I first say, Esan, oh yeah. Thank God say they're not say na enemy of Esan, na enemy of Ijo. We get Ijo for Edo State. Edo State is comprised of Ijo, Ishan, Urubo, Igbanke, Bende, that is Bende Igbo, Esan, Onwa, Agan, different ethnic group na the Edo States. So people will never come Edo State, not be so it be. And 18 local government we get. Tribes, many for different local. Oba Benin just try to use politics, with the influence of Oduduwa, try to cover everybody. We are diversification. We all of us have different ethnic nationality. So in they try to use that lie, take cover. You see in the way, see Ali Ambrose. Thank God say our some people don't wake. Ikpomo sa nojime. Ikpomi Jesu no remeyeke. Yokpa emi no dame gurion. You see where they sing that music, Ali, people they cry. Oh, if no wawa liye, I say na agbomana ma wawe nana. Agboma ye ma wa. Oh, no feel better. Nana the count na they call the make sure in name now. Waiting the former governor of our state for 4 years, he not build one house and the papa house. He married to a white woman. The father of this idiot, this Oba, this Umuda, went. The Ali created 57 local governments. This man make sure say they revert the local government back. He say Ali want to divide the state for him. Now he be governor. Now the mistake where Ali supposed to dethrone him, put him for inside dustbin that time. Now Obaseki wants to make the same mistake. That you see, we will not allow the Obaseki to make this mistake. Even though I have hatred for Obaseki, this is the time for us to show love for Obaseki. Please, I beg, I'm not forcing you. People that are watching me, 600 or something, we want 1,000 plus. We want this video in the name of God and the evil they did to our father, Ali, and the ancestors where they kill. Please share this video. Let the whole world know that this idiot is a stupid man. Please share this video. If 100 people share this video, if 100 people share this video, it will reach 1,000. Before I continue, we want to talk. I'll put my phone when I will call. If you know you have love for Ambrose Ali, share this video. Ali was Ali. Asian people, I think they're not open eye now. Everybody don't support. You say me not vote for Obaseki. I swear to God who made me. We, the Godomi Godo, play a very majestical role. Mo first, Ali, please share this video. Mo play that their national anthem. That one I did. That one. They say one girl come back me that day. He said that video with us for say that they using human being for sacrifice. Say I beg. They say if the Oba beneath the sea, I know they feel the heat. Me I plan again.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised in my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me.
I beg, you know, agree make I stop that place again. Ali, see, this night, I don't feel, that is, I don't know my body. In that, if you just watch, what they do to that our former governor. Ali was an Ishan man. Ishan people were some of the people who ran away from this jihadist Oba of Benin. So what really happened in our history? So if you are an Igbo man of all the tribes, so you don't know more about our history, please, all of us have different clan. To the people who migrated from Ile-Ife, these are called Ile-Binu. They miss blood. They miss blood with some of our people. They live around ring roads, around one local government. They are minority in the local government, but what they did, they started posting their family to each community to become a digdo. just like the way Fulani are imposing emir. So today, Ali was the governor of our state, just like the way Obaseki, he was having the interest of our state, Bende State. He was doing everything possible to make our people. Ali was giving, as at then, was giving $1,000 for bursary. Anybody want to go to school anywhere in the world, as at 1979, Ali was giving bursary. That is scholarship, free of charge. And not only that, Ali built 700 schools. During this time of, within 4 years, he built 700 schools. During these 4 years, there was a shortage in funds. He wanted to build a school, and this committee, there was no money. So the money that he was supposed to use to tie one road, he have to take that 1 million naira to build the school. The Oba of Benin and their agents, just like this, all those chiefs in the palace, they are all 90% of them. They have taken a ritualist oaths. They are ritualists. They experience this when they are killing human beings. So now, do you know what thing they do? Immediately they do election. Before the election, Oba of Benin, now courtesan, the Oba of Benin, the head of courts. He brainwashed the head courts. Now courtesan, the head market women. In all those places that they put courtists, maybe the head down. He brainwashed all those courtists. All these will carry broom come out. They call they sing music. They call the, please share this video. They call they sing music. Wali pavedo, edien dowe, wali pavedo, edena liga pavedo, meaning that they say they should use broom to sweep Ali leg from the meaning. And Ali is an enemy of Oba. That the day Ali will leave the city, Ali will die. His generation will die. All those rubbish what they are saying to me. So after they did the election, they did everything to ring election. They give up Bemudia. Bemudia is our brother also. After 3 months, Buhari took over. Ali went back to his village as a medical doctor, started practicing doctor. Oba Benin was not happy. Oba Benin went to Buhari, like the father of these idiots, went to Buhari and begged Buhari that Buhari should sentence that man to jail. And the man was arrested. Ali was sentenced to 99 years imprisonment. For what did he do? They accuse him, say he took 909, that is 1 million naira. Ali did not eat any money. Oba Benin were happy, they were celebrating his palace. Ali spent 7 years imprisonment. Ali have problem with his eyes. Can't get eye problem. Now Ali come back from prison. Ali died. What these idiots do to Ali? Today they will see it come. This bastard, not we. They will say Shaman cannot be governor. Shaman cannot be governor. See, I want to use this opportunity to beg our ace and brothers. You may hate me, maybe the way I speak or the way I talk. Please, don't hate me. They say the stool the builder reject become head cornerstone of the house. I'm a prophet sent to you. I want to beg our ace and brothers today. When you see people say no, some people cannot do governor, please don't argue, don't talk. As a prophet of the land, Ugiso, have you ever seen any politician who I collected money from once? No. I am made for a purpose. Please, when the time reach, we cross the Red Sea together. Don't worry. The Bible says, the bird that fly doesn't even think about tomorrow. Anytime he don't even walk to eat, just fly and eat. I beg our wives and brothers, please. You see this Oba of Benin inside that palace. They have something like CIA inside the palace. Oba of Benin so much believe in all those juju, and at the end of the day, those juju never materialized during the election. He swear those juju for me. He tried those juju on human trafficking stuff. He so much believe in all those things. At the end of the day, he swear for me. He carry Yoruba people come. They swear for me. The juju not kill me. So even people even uses juju, some of them come they die. So at the end of the day, the Yoruba wants to say these things, power not there. Because of this election, the Oba Benin just see na social media, now they control power. I swear to God who made me, in the name of God and my ancestor, if I lie against Oba Benin, let God punish me. You know what happen? When it happen, the Oba Benin get inner cycle. It form, maybe call it a terrorist network. They come form group. Benin, United Kingdom of Benin Indigenous. Now they form. They have WhatsApp group. Inside that WhatsApp group, they have wounded civilian. They have Joy. They have Oba Look My Eye. They have many of all those primary school dropouts. You sure they don't even have somebody who is learned. Most of them are primary school dropouts. And they're big. So at the end of the day, do you know what they did? Now, they can't call me. They say me I can't join the group. They don't know say me already did the group with another fake number. So I maneuver myself enter inside there. So anything they do, I'll just listen, they look, they talk. They know so me I be spy. Just look them for inside there. So for that group, I'm telling my Igbo brothers today, Igbo people should take notes. We don't hate you. I swear in the name of our forefather, in the name of Obudidu, Igodomegodo, we don't hate you. Those things you are saying that is happening on social media, this is not from our hearts. They have a group. This group is being controlled by chiefs from Oba Palace. In that group, they use phone to call all those Ile-Binu people on social media. They will call them. They say, Igbo people are very bad. Though. They want to, if they want to take our kingdom, they want to do this, all these things, all those propaganda, they put inside the group. At the end, they put life inside the group about Igbo. About since 3 months where I did the group, before they call it a code, before I can't come on before they remove me. So they will carry Igbo matter and then every time now so Igbo, and they know they talk any other thing for that group apart from Igbo people. So at the end of the day, they will come and they will cause the canon. You will see job with the cost for Italy. Who does feel with the cause? This one with the cost, all of the cost, so cost. No, but this will they cost now the canon. Now Oba Palace, now the cost. Now inside Palace, now for the I don't know how I want to explain that for English. Those things you are seeing on social media, they be not believe on social media before. Now because of this election, I can't make them believe. That is the reason why they believe on social media. So now inside that group, I challenge Lady Joy to come out. If that is not what they are discussing, that is inside the group. I was inside the group before she knows. Before she knows, I later remove myself by myself. So now that group that they use, you will see one idiot go talk for Spain. He will say, people, this. Even the Fulani, they rape their own mother, they know we talk that side. The Oba being there, they brainwash them. They give them hope. You'll be Oba with him. If you come for Nigeria, you come Oba Palace. Oba will give you land, make it build that put. Oba will give you beat. Oba, all those fake promise. Now they give for that group. Say the Oba won't give the land, make it open office. Now so they just give them primary school dropout mentality. That's what they have been giving them in that group. So for your information, if you are an Igbo man, all those people you are seeing on the social media insulting you, they are not representing our interests. We have wake up today and want to make the general public knows that the Oba of Benin is not our king. The Oba of Benin is an invader, just like a jihadist who came to invade other people's land with the religion. He came to our land with Ogun, Sango, Oromila, and others religious way. Many people cannot afford it. They ran away. So the Oba of Benin is not. You see, when I was playing a video yesterday in Ghana, people from I don't know if I can replay the video for you now. Before I play the video for you, let me first of all put a national anthem. Let me put it for you.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hid in God. So anybody who wants to kill you has to kill God first, then kill Christ before killing you. Can you say hallelujah? Those of you who are looking for vocabularies, you are looking for vocabularies. You will not find it tonight, but you'll find life.
Amen.
The kingdom of God is not in grammar. It's in power. Say power. Say power.
I want to play this thing to you. When I talk about our history, and I am so very happy that one of the agents of Yoruba went to Ghana last week. So people continue to imagine me. Some people say they come from Egypt, Israel, the children of God, the children of this. I mean, I don't believe a lie. Even the Oba BENIN have sponsored some people from Yoruba. They called me. They will sponsor people to Yoruba. Oh, it's time to bear history. This one would say, see, my brother, I just look at them and let them to talk. After they have finished talking, they will also tell you, look, this is our version. This is our way. You see, when we have been saying that in Ghana, Togo, not those, if you see Ghana people, they have different face. They have the people who migrate, who ran away, and they are still saying it. I'm not the one. Even Maswe, after Maswe have been seeing me saying that we have our history, where we come from, we have our identity. He must run to Ghana, and these people tell him there that we ran away from Benin, and they said it. They are God. They have one region in Ghana, big region, Accra region. They are called Ga people. They have these people in vote. They have two regions, another two regions. They are called Ewe people, Ewe, Ewe, Ewe people. They said it that if you go to Ghana, they will tell you that they ran away from Benin. The Oba Benin was using them for human sacrifice. The former president of Togo, he heard them come to Benin. He said their father told them. But I don't understand why our people, they don't want to listen to their where they come from. So let me show you this man when he was saying it. Listen.
Agbai, Rekucho, Esu, Enamuena, Banyo Mania, Adimakoto, Agbai, Rekucho, Esu, Enamuena, Banyo Mania, Adimakoto, Agbai, Brekucho, Esu, Enamuena, Manyo Mania, Adimakoto.
By the help of God, we were able to, I wouldn't call it escape, but we were able to leave the site of the kingmakers of the Benin city to our present day Ghana. And it has been a very integral part of our being as a people, where every year we reenact the process.
You see what he talk? He said by the grace of God. You see, I don't know why our people know they like, well, not be their fault. This was last week when this Imam went to Ghana. He told them that, say, by the grace of God, they were able to escape. But you see, every year they remember they wear whites. They will go river, go to celebrate the time when they run from Benin. Who drive them come out? Not be the human sacrifice. I don't know when our people is going to listen to prophecy of God. Listen, or maybe show you again. Man, listen. Man, put in an ear where says even they will run.
By the help of God, we were able to, I wouldn't call it escape, but we were able to leave the site of the kingmakers of the Benin city to our present day Ghana. It has been a very integral part of our being as a people, where every year we reenact the process on how we left Benin city, of which we have been part of the people in Benin city for so long. So your presence here today for us is not of much effort.
You see now, I said the people who ran away. There's people say they come from Israel. You are talking come from, that is a Godu city. They go and read the history of Enugu Ezike. Go read the people, the history of Uguta. Go and read the history of what do you call these people? Many places in Igbo land, Igala, different places. That is where our ancestors dwell. But when I continue, because some people say, oh, you don't speak Igbo language. Because you don't speak Igbo language, you are not from Israel. Yeah, we are not. No, that was not truth. These people who trace their ancestors, did they speak Igbo language? Which language they speak? They speak, you don't see the language they speak. These people run, their language look like my brother. If you get one history where I really get now, the history is from the Portuguese library. Because of this court case, they pursue me up and down. See, oh, sometimes I don't cry. Ew. Our history is so rich, so rich. They knew. I want to tell the Igbo people, if they like, let them, don't believe me. The reason why the Oba of Benin hates you so much, he hates you. The hate the Oba of Benin have for the Igbos, the Fulani don't have it for the Igbos. If I lie, let the God of my forefathers, the God of Obodi do, let it strike me and my children to death. If I lie, the hatred the Oba of Benin have for the Igbos. Do you know why you don't know? Because you don't research. When I started teaching the history, they said, I am an Igbo man. The first word they measure from their mouth, they say, I'm an Igbo man. I don't know if people will still remember. Later, they came back again and said that my father is an Igbo. Maybe he impregnated a Godomigodo woman. Maybe because of that Igbo blood is still in me. That's why I'm teaching history. That was the beginning. Later on, they said I'm Orobo. Orobo people, those days, they said because of the Oba uses them for human sacrifice and sold massively to the Portuguese. He said that is my anger. They was thinking I'm an Orobo man. Do you know it took these people more than 1 year or 2 years to trace where I come from? They say my face look like Orobo. First time they say I'm an Igbo man. Later they say I'm Orobo. Later, the people they are saying I come from those ethnic groups. Those people they sold massively to slaves and killed majority of them. You see what this man, this video was saying just now. He said, by the grace of God, the escape. They are clear. I be no verse, make I clear. How can just look at it, Hausa? He said, how can you thrive a community, a place where they use key 300 for only 1 day for human sacrifice? How can you survive that type of weather? Look, listen to it, Hausa. Listen very well.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who?
You see, if I am saying these people are are ritualists. They accuse me. They say I am calling them ritual. Somebody who use one person to do ritual, and this Oba and their gang who uses more than 300 people for only one day for just human sacrifice. You see, those active, all those active they are bringing. I want to make it very clear today. I raise my two hands before Almighty God. If I lie in what I'm about to say, let the God destroy me, my seed, and my generation. They uses Igodomigodos, the Igbos, the Jaws, the indigenous people of the land to worship those bronze. When the Oba Benin died, they will mold bronze as a replicant of the Oba. They will mold the bronze. They will, every year, every time, they will be using human being to make sacrifice on those things. See, that is why people started running away. People who run away now say, we are from Israel, we come from Jamaica. I lie. The Igbo people, the reason why they hate you, I want to make you to understand today. The reason why they hate you, because I have gone far about our history. I've gone far. That's why it's very difficult for them to maneuver me. It's too late. Do you know the reason why they hate the Igbo people? In our history, the people who were in majority in our land, the Godomigodo land, were the Igbos in many years ago. So many years ago. They were the one who were majority. The power that they were using to rule. We were ancient people. We didn't come from Israel. We were just there. The name of our ancestor is called Idu. That's why if you go to Agulere, you say Idu Eri. Idu Eri, I-D-U. Just Google it. Idu, you write Eri. You will see it. That man is being modest. Obodi Du, that is where the Du descendants. So do you know what they did? Those Igbo people, the Igbo people who were there, who cannot bear it, the human sacrifice, and they wanted to revolt, but there was no way. They left the land. They started, and if you look at the Igbo, they didn't left one day. So the Oba of Benin is scared that these people are coming back to take back their throne. They want to take their fatherland. That's why this man know the Fulani cannot help him. That's why he cannot go to Yoruba, because Yoruba people have already cleared it that, look, that place you are not from there. You are our son. Look what the Oni of Ife was telling him. Look, let me show you. Oni of Ife was telling him that is their son. Oh. See him.
A very common ancestral issue. In this note, I want to present a gift from House of Oduduwa to you for us to remember our ancestor, our common ancestor, Oromio, who was a prince in Ife, went to Benin Kingdom to be the first king in Benin, came back to Ife to be the sixth Oni of Ife, and they started having offspring, and to the glory of God, we have the offspring of our ancestors. We have never recorded in history the altar that he was then, because he was the greatest hunter ever recorded in history. And by virtue of that, we want to present this spiritual gift to you that actually connotes our ancestral background. King Romeo, that became king in Benin, became king in Oyo, became king also in Ife.
You see, I think now they say and now say their father, the Oni of Ife is their Okagbe, that is the head of family. I think you see, that is the Oni of Ife speaking. That's why the man hate the Igbo. I mean, some people say Igbo people not good. Have you ever seen this? We have 18 local governments. This man is living between the 6 local government, because in this 6 local government, he's planned his brother to be heading those communities, so that he will now be using his authoritarian rule to deceive people. The Yoruba people have told him, he was sitting down there, they tell us, say, come on, look, you are our son, you are offspring. What is the meaning of offspring? Offspring of one of their great-grandson. This man is not Benam. See, now he born Oduduwa. Some tomorrow will see the other day he went to Ikwere. I'll come and show you the video. This man went to Ikwere. You see, some people, they are still confusing themselves. You see, They confuse you. Do you see they call it ancient city of Benin? You don't know the reason why they call it. I have told the Igbo people the reason why the Oba of Benin hate you. I don't hate you. I'm from Ori on local government. I'm from Edo South. We don't hate you. The truth of the matter is that they knew that time will come, you people will come and take what belongs to you. That is where you come from. Urobo, Isoko, all of them, that's their lands. That's why they are trying to bring out propaganda from Facebook, all these type of things. Those things, I swear, God, if I lie, let God punish my generation. Those propaganda they are bringing out now is from inside the Yoruba Palace. Please share this video and let the whole world hear. I don't lie. I take oath before God. If I lie, let God destroy me. This is what I do. That is why they hate the Igbo people so much. At that time, they were calling me, Igbo people, they are very bad. Igbo people, this, Oba Benin is a God. He's his father. I said, come, don't. I have all the records. I said, Oba Benin cannot be my father. A ritualist will never be my father. A man who uses us for human sacrifice can never be my father. I want to play it again. You see it. Well, I will not lie to you. I will play it again.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, BENIN Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hid in God. So anybody who wants to kill you has to kill God first, then kill Christ before killing you. Can you say hallelujah?
I'll tell you, you know, yeah.
Is it? We tell them, you know, here. You see? So now, before we start receiving call, I want to make it very clear. Igbo people, the Fulani don't hate you the way the Oba Benin hate you. I want to tell you today, we don't hate you because we intermarried with you. If we hate you, we will not marry you. We are one people. Even though we speak different language, it is God who creates language. Human beings don't create language. And this one will ask me, what do we call this in Igbo language? No, there is not like that. Because if you come to Edo State, you see the Igbo language there. They didn't migrate from Onitsha to that place. So go and meet the people of Ibanke. If the Oba Benin will not go and pollute them, now ask the people of Ibanke where they come from. How come they speak the Igbo language? Which language you don't see for Igbo lands, for South, those areas? Have you ever traveled to Bayelsa State? Bayelsa State have almost about 20 languages or 15. You asked all the language of Bayelsa State, ask them where they from come. You go to River State, and you see the people of Ikwere, they have 5 local government, abi? You go meet the Ikwere man, ask him, say where you from come. You say, Ikwere man come from Israel. Now lie, not come from Israel. Even the traditional ruler from Ikwere will tell you, say, now Benin they for run. You know, see these people, they talk and just now say, see where they for run, make a plan for them, given not also not here.
But it is historic. We see it as an ancient connection to what happened in Nigeria, which we are going to read in now. We were able to by the help of God, we were able to, I wouldn't call it escape, but we were able to leave the site of the kingmakers of the Benin City to our present day Ghana. And it has been a very integral part of our being as a people, where every year we reenact the process on how we left Benin City, of which we have been part of the people in Benin City for so long. So your presence here today for us is not of much of a wonder, but it is historic. We see it as an ancient connection to what happened in Nigeria, which we are going to reenact today. And we hope that you spend more time with us to witness the process, how we left Benin City to Ghana. I'm sure as and when we go on, more.
You see, I'm now. You see, Oba of Benin sit down in the destiny of our descendants. All those our people who ran away to Ghana, to this, to that, to that, to that, he don't want them to know where they come from. Even because when they know that this man now he killed their forefathers. This I say every year they celebrate, and he said it was God who make them to escape. So my brother, now I will come here today now for our governor Obaseki. I want to put my phone number. Please, I beg you in the name of God, share this video. The reason why they hate Governor Obaseki today because the father is from Igbo, Delta Igbo. They migrated from Delta Igbo or Agogbede. That is what they were told. So they came from Agogbede. That is for this thing for near Umunede. So they said these people are Nyamiri. Now say they call them Nyamiri. Now we all be the Nyamiri so. Now the Oba na be Nyamiri may go punish the generation. See, that is the point that we are facing, and now they don't come Obaseki now. What did they do to Ambrose Ali, our former governor? Now they come out now. They say Obaseki na enemy of Benin. Who be Benin? Who is Benin? He said our governor of his states. When our governor travel to Germany here, he won't go negotiate the return of artifacts. Do you know what they do? Do you know what they did? Oba of Benin begin to share money. One day, Oba look my come expose all the secret like they go come talk and come out. They call they share money they give people for abroad. Maybe they call it the cost of Obaseki. I don't know that thing is also can cause some. Abat, I know that enough. I don't know if you know that try am. You don't see any champagne way come out come cause Obaseki. Make I put my phone number for here. You don't see any champagne way come and come cause Obaseki. Say the museum where they want build for Edo State, Oba Benin say me they give am the money making chopper. See when the fool himself. You don't say the fool himself.
To correct that impression that there's controversy between the palace. My call is not only my statement, it's a statement of the entire Benin people. It's a statement of the entire Benin people. You cannot expect the artifacts to go elsewhere other than where it was taken from. It's just a given. So I think the international community will be wise. Last year when I intervened in that political problem they were having, 2020 and all that, we thank God there was peace. Peace reigned and there was no bullet fired. And the next day or 2 days after, there was a publication in the Vanguard and the Nation, I think. Each one of them, I was surprised. They dubbed me the king of peace. So we are peaceful people. We don't need to say it ourselves. People have recognized that we like peace. We don't like controversy. We like peaceful resolution. Without peace, there's no development. Without peace, you cannot enjoy yourself. You cannot enjoy yourself when there's quarrel. You need to party traditional manner. You need to. We have such traditional devices that could command. I told them all the native doctors here are under our control. Those that don't want to be under our control will go to hell. They'll go to hellfire, hellhole, as the Pentecostal Christians will. So we advise them to stay away from holding these people to ransom, these girls to ransom, and making them swear oath, take oath, and let them so that they can feel free to speak to NAPTIP and anti.
See this man, he say they use people they swear oaths. He can't do this one, and him now they use people they swear oath. May I show you the oath where the people they drink for inside palace? Say that evil human sacrifice palace. Where they use people they drink oaths. See am.
Only.
Why they keep that?
Let me.
Social media,
Your boss say have
You prepare your power.
Hello, sir. Hello. That is my phone number. Now in the use people they drink oats. Now in they complain say that they use people they drink oats.
You cannot enjoy yourself. You cannot enjoy yourself when you are when there's quarrel. You know, you need to party traditional manner. You need to have groups come and entertain people, drink, merry. We are not happy that first of all, I tackled the issue of human trafficking before me. I had to come out and speak. Then the next was, let me say, first of all, the CDA issue, then the human trafficking issue. Everybody came running to me. The end is NAPTIP, DG, made a representation and appeal to me to please speak so that I can control those native doctors that they talked about. I said, okay, I will. And I came out because they were rubbishing the image of Benin. And I can't stand here and let them rubbish the image of my people. So we had to do something about it. Like that has never been done. Even the chiefs were surprised what I did. That they never knew that we have such traditional devices that could command. I told them all the native doctors here are under our control. Those that don't want to be under our control will go to hell. They'll go to hellfire, hellhole as the Pentecostal Christians will.
So you get that device when Aye and Eye they kill each other. Why you not bring the device come out? Then they see here where because they carry the money where they carry come out that time. Now millions of dollars you pocket them. You go build palace for Lagos. Now you get Lagos, abi? Now you get Lagos, done. When I listen to Ramo.
So we advise them to stay away from holding these people to ransom, these girls to ransom, and making them swear oath, take oath, and let them so that they can feel free to speak to NAPTIP and anti human trafficking agencies and all that. So the same thing. What I'm saying here is peace. Pray for the governor. Perhaps there are some unscrupulous people. They say money is the root of all evil. The information I'm getting is a lot. I don't want to say it all here.
Say
Information
it.
I'm getting is a lot, but bottom line of it is that there seems to be monetary attraction, financial attraction inside of all these schemes. Financial attraction. And everybody can still gain if you go the right way.
Okay.
God will bless you.
Okay.
If you go the right way, God will bless you. Go the demonic way, the Satan way, to be greedy and do the wrong things. God will judge the person. So that's
See, I think when I say a thief, now you be thief. Anybody want call, make him call, one at the call. Everybody can call at least 3 minutes for calling. So my brothers and my sisters, now the year waiting this man they talk. Mommy Wato, welcome ma. So people, you are free to call in. He don't share money, give people for social media. He don't say they don't. I never know say this one they share money. He don't start to share money for social media. All of them come and and now Oba Palace they go carry. Now Oba be governor for states. We do contest, we are winning one word. I'm we local government. No soon. Mommy go on. What?
I think the phone this speaker.
Yeah, this speaker. I just continue to speak.
Just give me the 3 minutes, if possible, without interruption. May I just get my people understand this message very well.
Okay.
The one where it concern the artifact for his side. As they carry about, if they decide saying a traditional something, which we all know where those things for come, you understand? So if they decide saying a traditional something, say may go where the pecan, which they claim say now Oba Palace for pecan. Okay. If Obaseki, if they succeed, say Obaseki do as they said, I want beg all the Ile-Binu bad blood. I beg, more I beg una Oba, because the government property when Oba they take in possession of the oil well, the money from Coca-Cola, all the resources for the indigenous people, for their well-being, when Oba they control, when government supposed they control with immediate effect, we need those things back. If Obaseki decide to give this thing to this END, I beg, may Obaseki try, make this thing not cause war. Third World War, fourth one. May Obaseki try. All those things when government supposed to be control. When Obaseki, when END they control. When it be say END go take the possession of land to the extent of social media, we able to see and say every village, END get 1,000 by 1,000 for each village for plot. Like say plot na Akara. He go share for his girlfriend, he go share for people when they agitate for that for social media. If they share our land, like say na Akara, that one na number one. We need all those things when they possession of. Because una say nobody ever protest una Oba and go away with it. Yes, with the history, we know say na so una they do, but Obaseki head, una no fit kill her. Una no fit kill Obaseki because una they proudly they say nobody they contest with una Oba. And they say una, now they talk say make government do something, say na government supposed do something. How will government do something? Something the resources when want to do something, Oba now they control her. And all of una know say na Oba they control the resources of our well-being. Una know they talk, una not talk for social media. Because all the small way that they give una they comfortable with it. Like we are not slave. We are not anybody slave. Prostitution where END say stop. The money will follow prostitution for the rehabilitation of these people. When this thing comes time, END not bring her out. Which prostitution you stop END? Oba Ewuare the second. Which prostitution you stop? I they ask you. Where the money when British people give you another Europe community? Where is the money? How can you say you stop prostitution? You not give these people alternative or the way when they want to continue their life. You spoil all these people. Many of them are running mad in the streets. You didn't make alternative or provision for them. How will you do that to human beings? The money you carry and enter house. You don't start the one where they Yama finish. You don't start the prostitution where they Benin where be say, even the one where they deport, na Benin the fool. Okay, another thing, this money when Jama give them. All the single mother will be deported. Make them know now. All of them, Jama, waiting Jama, I don't return that to una. With a lot of money. Export, all of una, so they go to deport una. Now so they go deport una, more na go meet una pastor, they would END, Oba Ewuare of Benin. Because it's a bastard. Because any leader is a peace. You know what is peace? When you continue slaving people, you are bribing everybody. Sending your agent to worry people that make video, make this. Sending your agent, anybody that talk. Look at this guy that just spoke the day before yesterday. You people have started threatening their parents, doing all sorts of nonsense. Is that all you know best? Una no go change una hand. Wetin dey worry una? I go see if they want to deport una, all of una go dey cry. When I go meet una papa, I trust German government. They go carry all of una go as. They go carry all of una go as with immediate effect, every government property, every government resources, every of our well-being where it Oba Ewuare they control. Ever since, no governor have ever got to Benin where they rule. Now about Benin they rule them. Now they can talk that and say, this man, when get made this, what did they call him?
Dangote.
Dangote, I can't buy shorty for Obaseki to rule. Imagine when somebody have to strike shorty. Since how many years now? We are not to let anybody breathe. Governor go come now say nobody ever contest with una Oba and go away with it. Yes, we know. But this Ali, we know una history, but that will not happen again. All of una go perish. All of una go use una head to pay. For this one I want to try. So with immediate effect, as una the plans una want to get the artifact. Well done. I clap for all of una. As una they use una social media platform. More una try advice una Oba, this one we go pass. See, not be saying a post. Not be saying a post. Our welfare, we need that. Every of our resources, go here when they share, like when Akara. We need everything back. So that's all I talk my own reach for now.
What?
Wanna prepare.
God bless you, mommy. What? Anybody want to call can call. You see, our mother, God will bless you. Our mommy. Mommy is good. She has spoken the mind of our people. You say they say people where they call. I don't know the list of people they call from our program. You see people all over the Gudomegodos now they call. Ijo Urobo. Ile Binumi's blood. Igudomegodo. All of us now they call. God will bless you now. Anybody want to call, making call. One of the call. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. What all? Go on.
Sorry, which I want to ask, which I want to talk. Sorry, later. Okay, I want to ask one question. A Senate president, I've been a president, I've been a governor, or is he anywhere? Is representing a government in Nigeria, or I want to ask the whole Oba followers where this Oba top join with that man, which they call her, where people is elo. I want to ask all of them. This is now other government today have been a government they order. Here our government of a country who get power pass. And I want to tell the world again, Lai Mohammed, now Minister of Information and Tourism. This is Lai Mohammed department in the government, this in which Lai Mohammed have the decision to do anything. After the decision, they will not bring it to the House of Senate. Senate and the House of Assembly. From there, they will not make a decision. But this thing was taken from Nigeria. From there, they will not go. Why are they not using the governor of Edo State to create a lot of problems? Of which this man is doing a lot of job. These ungrateful people, this ungrateful family, you see them, they are not even ashamed. The social media have known them, and they gather themselves together at the palace, started running around in a corner of which his children, his own son was there in Germany. See all things around. You know, now you are not rebelling against the governor, but the way I want to tell them is say, as he talks, he's strong. He know how to maneuver things. People still do very strong person where they for that thing. Now, where he wants start, we don't start with them. And after all the property where he don't they use since the history of his father thing where he did so. All the Okiso property where he don't use, how he don't remove Okiso family where he don't kill. Join with the first Okiso Okiame Osarabo where he kill. He go confess all of them, he go vomit all of them. Waiting to record that palace. Whether he will carry her for head or I don't know if he is alive. And need to send this message to all their family, all the inherited family. May they know say they use a very parable say, Jogos will tell you, but their time don't need to go. So now we are not looking for our Okiso to come.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you,
all
sir.
the man family, all our property where they don't use. Now this is time for you to pull from it out. And I want to let you know one thing that you know this Fulani of a thing. You know, sometimes I blame Buhari for not stopping the Fulani, but Buhari knows that this Oba and this what is happening in Edo State was the effort of an Oba and Oba family by bringing or contracting all this Fulani to come and destroy the people of Igodo that remain. He now started putting Enoki all around to destroy us. Do you know what happened? A land of my friend like that. The indigenous of those villages, they now gave that land to Fulani. Now Fulani now said, okay, it's time to pay. Fulani said they will not go to pay. They now call this my friend in abroad. That Fulani is his land. He should come and protect that land. So when my friend went to send somebody to go and protect that land, he now drove the Fulani people away. The Fulani now said to them that they pay for this place. He now said, who is taking the money? He said the people. So for them, my friend, they now call who is taking, they now call the May Alaji, the May Fulani man is in Edo State, in BENIN. The man came. Do you people pay for this place? And I said, okay, what is going to happen? So I was telling my friend to leave the Fulani for them. That after all, my friend had drive all of them away. But my friend.
Hello? Hello? Hello, speak. Please, if you want to call, you can call in. You call in 3 minutes and let us make 3 minutes and 3 minutes. Please, anybody want to call can call. So anybody want to call, making call, please let us make it 3 minutes. The telephone number is there +4917 4966 1566. Hello, sir. Hello. So if you are calling, you put the phone on your ear. Don't be not listening to this front. You put on for ear so that when people hear you. So if you are calling with a private number, I don't pick private numbers. Sorry, we don't pick private number. So people who are calling with private number, maybe from the Oba Palace, they want to come and say something which is very, very unreasonable, because most of them are they are illiterate primary school dropouts. When they speak, even if they talk, so if you want to call, you can call. We are here today because of this Pharaoh. Don't share money for social media now and say me they call the insult Governor Baseke. Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, go on.
How is everything? I'm up to Obiso, that is a live
yes.
program, right?
Yes, go on, sir.
Okay. My name is Ogiame. That is my name. I'm from Ukwila, but I'm based in Abuja. I'm from Ukwila, East.
Our family, Ukwila. Go on.
Yes, all what you are saying, you are very, very right. Even in my village,
yes.
in our history. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, sir.
In our history, Ukwila, we all know that we ran from BENIN. We ran from BENIN. That is our history. So if anybody is telling us that Oba of BENIN is our ancestral father, I don't know. But we don't know how he become the king of Edo State. It is baffling everybody. To understand. And I still remember that our old palace is still there. Understand? So we need to come together to fight this very cause.
Yes. What I want to tell you, my brother, the history of Okwila.
This man is, something that yes.
Sir, the history of Okwila. The history of Okpila goes like this. Where they ran away around 12th century, where they were running because of the killings, because the juju they brought from Ife, they purposely manufactured those juju to be killing us, used to reduce us, so that they were using us to be worshiping this juju, so that they can overpower us. So when the people of Okpila was running, the leader, the father, the man who was leading them, the man died along the roads. When the man died, the son continued. Take the dead body. They said after they succeeded in landing in that place, say Okpila, that's man. They named that place Okpila. They praised that leader who lead them. Say it was a man. That is Okpila. You understand? That is a strong man. That is the name they derived from Okpila. Am I wrong? Is he not familiar with the history?
You are not wrong. You are not wrong. You're right. You're right. Yes.
They say the man who lead them to run away from that from death zone. It's a strong man, and his father died along the road. He was able to take the dead body of his father alongside, and they later settled in that place called Okpila today. And those areas they settled today is just like a mountainous area. Some areas have mountains, some others kind hill, all those places.
Yes, we have mountains. Seriously.
The reason why all those things happen, why they ran to that place, according to the history, they say when they ran towards that side, some of them run, they stop in the earlier side of it. When they reach they were not satisfied because of the horror and the trauma. They have never been exposed to these killings, just like the Fulani, all those days, ISIS, the way they are killing human being anyhow. These people move ahead again. They move to on the top, downhill. They move according to their history. They were hiding. So the Oba BENIN named them Kukuruku. The reason why he called them Kukuruku people, in those days, after they have run away, they started having children, having families. They started having families. So they were now in population. They were now populating. They were having a extended family. So during the time of slaves, the Oba BENIN was not satisfied. He will still put, with the help of Portuguese, boats and come towards that side, towards Agbede, that side. When he will drive towards river. You know, so he will follow Oba River. Oba River is coming towards that area. There's a river going towards that side. It's interconnected. That is the only route. They say when they go to that place, those people will not say, we have run. These people are still coming after us. They will go and stand on top of the hill. They will stand on top of the hill, they will, let me just say it like this. If they stand on top of the hill, anytime they see them, they come on top of the hill, they get person from there, they look whether they come, they want to pack them like sardine, like just pack them. They want you pack them, go sell for Portuguese. So when these people see them, go say Kukuruku. You go shout Kukuruku, everybody will begin to enter inside cave, like something like on that rock. People will enter inside. My God, that's why they call them Kukuruku people. You understand?
Everybody will run.
All of them will run. Those areas is called Kukuruku. They were still running away. They were running for the daylight. See, you know, see that one where I show from Ghana just now. They deny, say they're not wrong. Wow. They say it take the glory of God for them to escape. He say it's annually, every year they will wear white and white. They will go river. They remember that day. And the man they sit down and say, "Maybe our ancestor." That is what they see. Do you know what is happening to me? Let me just tell you here now. Do you?
I want to ask you a question. Because our Ethiopia that always arguing with us in
you say?
I think Yoruba music. All those brothers, those are brothers now. They always argue us in a platform like this. Are they also?
Those people like that, you know, where they came from Ife, where they come from Ife, they come with some people. You understand? So if you want to really know people who come from Ife, see the area where they did for Benin. I want you to describe the area where they did.
Okay.
The area where they did for Benin, the people will really come from Ife. Now then they work for NPC. Any work where they bring come from those south. Now we the villagers, those people they work all those fine job. You see, people who come from Ife, their names, you know, think God bless us, they see the answer that their Yoruba name, they never change them. Now they call it that to the BENIN. You can't burn it. Like Oni Edigin. Oni no be Yoruba name. It's a strong native doctor. Now Romi and I send and follow. Romi and I send and come here, come protect his son we born for here. Then the other one they call him Bamawo. Bamawo no be Yoruba name. They call one Bamawo. They call one Ero. Ero no be the way they call him Ero. He get the Yoruba side they call him Ero. You understand? So the widows have been call him where. See, Ihama, what did they call these people? Elema. All this is not have meaning for our language side. Now, Yoruba side, all these things will come. You go come Benin, you will see these places, all those families that come from Ife. You see those titles you see for Oba Palace, majority of those titles now, Yoruba title, we not be called the names where. The real culture when we practice, these people destroy our culture. They destroy all our time. I see people run now. Okay, I want to ask you one question, not very sure. You don't ever see anybody where they ask buy a team for your land, for your place there, or buy a team? Or Banyagbon. You don't see person you will say or buy a team. Not be you will say Banyagbon, Oba Zuwa, Oba Zagbon, Obanyag, all those Oba this. If it was true that the Oba Benin give birth to them, why are they not answering their father name? I think they're supposed to answer their father name. So that is what we are explaining today. Even the man they met in the land, Ogiame, they have, see, the first Ogiame before this Ogiame, they kidnap him. According to one of their assassins. Yes, I'm hearing you. Yes. Yes. So anybody can call the network broke. So that's what the thing be. You can call in, then 4 minutes speak, so that let them make be snappy. So people know where they come from. But the Oba Benin, see, I've been trying to close all those history gap. You see, our brother called from Esako, Edo North, very close to Kogi State. Now he come from just now. Why not talking that he's ready for come? See, I'm one of the most haunted man by the Oba of Benin. Sometimes I look these people, even they see the fear to the first century. How much the Oba of Benin will give now or come and call the cause governor? And they wait for Abat, make constantly cause her. Abat, well, I don't want to tell the governor. Stay less in my land, don't see. They use for the bed, they say, loud, yeah, we do go on. Now, this guy, they do, and so you want to make it. Anybody want to come make it, you want to make it, and the chief, Siri. They made all those chiefs. They call people, they call you, come cause the governor. If na governor, now we vote for, or now about we vote for, we are going to know nowadays. We will know. If now Obaseki, just imagine for the whole Ile Binu, for the whole Edo State, you don't ever see some people call the insult governor for social media. You don't ever see any Sakoma will come and call the insult him. And he say, this man, the thing they imagine me. He say now, he say what the man do. He go gather those cultists, say now Kairele. People when they kill people for Benin, if they kill you, they will carry your dead body around, they don't see them. That me never understand. If they kill you, they will carry your dead body around. Let me ask about Benin say, federal government catching out the canona, they never cut and chop am. Fulani na catch am. So if this Oba Benin, me enter Benin, for example, now say, but God will not destroy him before I come. This man, he will cut one side, give a year. A year will cut this side. My fight will cut my ear. He will go share them for the cultists where they do sit. Come first share them. This man, when don't come to money, because they talk about him no God, and I say he should share the money where, because if you share the money where, God will bless you. If you don't share the money where, the person have some of Satan. So you know God. Me no say this man no God. Oh. So anybody want to call can call.
Yes. Thanks very much for that elaborate answer there. There is another issue, whether you see it as funny or controversial again, it's another point. Because you talked about financial inducements, attractions, you know.
NAPTIP and anti-human trafficking is peace. Pray for the governor. Perhaps there are some unscrupulous people. You know, they say money is the root of all evil. The information I'm getting is a lot. I don't want to say it all here. Information I'm getting is a lot, but bottom line of it is that there seems to be monetary attraction, financial attraction inside of all these schemes. Financial attraction. And everybody can still gain if you go the right way. God will bless you. If you go the right way, God will bless you. Go the demonic way, the Satan way, to be greedy and do the wrong things. God will judge the person.
Your
So
Royal
that's
Majesty,
what. Yes.
Thanks very much for that elaborate answer there.
Today is a very historic day. Today is a very historic day. Very significant day in the history of Edo State. In the history.
Say they share the money where God will bless you. Don't be greedy. I think you say the Oba Benin is interested about money, not about the artifacts. It's just about the talk and say if they share the money well. What about the money? The money is for Edo State. The money is not for Oba. Because when the white men came, they took some of all those things from Isha. They took some from Akoko Edo. They took from different parts and they take everything. They take from Ogiame. The money doesn't belong to Oba. The way the Oba Benin, this Benin, see, we are not the slave to Oba. Or those people, they just give money to them to be fully themselves. You understand? So, hello?
My brother, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, with all this evidence, when you have been talking and be showing things, evidence to prove for people to know, any man or woman that reveal to believe you, he would die by motor accident and he would be deaf and dumb forever because we are supposed to open our eyes by now. Bible means that our people are still blind. Where? I just look at this useless Oba of Benin. What I just discovered this man, he's just interested about money. You know that he's not approved. He not rich half of the government. He's saying that he prayed that he should share the money. When this man don't have interest in the Benin citizen, he's interested in the money.
Yes, nice.
That he pray. When he talk to money matter now, you see the way he break down his mind.
Yes.
He talk easily. He talk as if it's an angel bread. I pray we share the money away.
Yeah,
don't look at this devil.
Say me no greedy. Say
I
me
don't
no
have
greedy.
interest of the citizen.
Say me not be me don't do greedy for inside. Say me
Today is only after money. After money, Obaseki, I just pray. Obaseki have the right to seize this because those things not belong to the Oba. It's belong to the Okiso. Belong to the Godomiko family. It's not
now
belong
our
to
blood,
our
blood. Now they serve all those things. Our blood. Our blood money. This is our blood money.
Okay, Obaseki have the right to seize all those things because it's our own property. He should give it to the Godomiko
The man say
family.
want build museum or August not vessel.
He want to build museum.
Oga wait now listen eh. Inside palace, everybody knows say that they use human being for sacrifice. Where they use human being for sacrifice. Woman not they stay here. Woman not get rights. Under their tradition, woman is a slave. So woman will be slave who can't enter inside that human sacrifice palace. What are you going to do there? Okay, waiting. This one a Igbo. This one a Igbo. This one a Igbo. This one a slave. And not the entire. And I bag that. What does it mean? Would you want to ask a simple question? Like we are educated people. This museum waiting for England, is it not government museum?
Yes.
Where did they pack from Benin? They go pack them for Queen Elizabeth House. I mean, a museum they pack and put. Not the government like the museum. It's a British museum. Now what did they call them? They call them British museum. I mean,
yeah.
Me no understand. This man are idiots. If they threaten government, if they talk say he go call all those criminals. See God, if Biafra come to the my brother, I don't feel like to you. Me, I never use other wait, I never use human being for sacrifice. I will be the first person to use this Oba and their gang for human sacrifice. And God will permit me to enter heaven. God must permit me to enter heaven because they're 2 kilos. What did they pay me for instance? Say all those are our people that they see the work what they do. If I get problem, they don't support me. 0%. I will cry. Sometimes I will carry my belly face. My people they ask me what they happen. Some people who God will touch like a power for America. Say, my son take. I did fight for my people. This is lay being where they be slaves. So our culture na ashawo na be. Ashawo. If you go to Benin and now hotel, this one come from abroad, you go build hotel, guest house, hotel. Now so if you go those guest house, ashawo, the governor is tired. The governor don't know what to start from. And the governor have a plan. They say, no. Oba, Benin, if you want to rule those states, me you go contest for governor. We do contest, no sure we have more.
And leave the Oba, you should drop the Oba matter alone. Come and contest, let us know. Say you are no longer the Oba. Let's know the way you are.
See now, Papa get her.
I go to guarantee for Baseki. Who are you? Who are
My brother, I want to ask one question.
they'll go to Oba.
Maga, you see any Shama will come to say, Governor, return at Oba. You see any Shama will come to come for social media? You see any Sakoma? When they told you that the people, when they tell our Igbo brothers and our Biafra say, come on. These people now, Oba family, they build, not be those state too. When they use IT, they look everybody, will not be the same thing. These people now miss blood, they be late Binu people, late Binu.
Look at the other woman that make something that I think 3 days ago. Talk about the Oba. All of them, they attack her now one by one. So person cannot even say something again because of the news ads.
They don't go to that one, the one they cause a governor. They don't go to that me, they cause governor.
They don't go attack her now.
They say me they to cause governor. They call her.
They don't think that's what's money.
And
money will not reach that.
And the only thing they don't know, the illiteracy they worry, the illiteracy. Now majority na governor to win election, now majority vote for her. And these people they never vote for governor to even start with. They don't vote for governor. Now what make me like the governor be say the governor get the people's mandate. Now each shall be the number one people who says they give her power. Each shall people not collect money. Now before you turn become governor for Edo State, you need 12 local governments. 12 now you need to become governor.
Yes, what happened is that I know Obaseki. What happened is that I know Obaseki is a kind of a man that don't look back when he want to do something, and I am very sure right now that all of that is
crying. What it be name? What it be second name? What it be the second name?
Godwin Obaseki.
No, the second name. The middle name.
Godwin Obaseki. I don't forget the middle name anyway.
No, what it be that one? What it mean? What it be the meaning of that one? You know the meaning for English.
Yeah, the one person where you go reach now. Yeah.
You will look at whether na Oba na he will walk.
The man don't even know whether people they make noise.
Obaseki, a maton, ayo, a maton, Okpea, yeah, man, Obaseki.
I can tell you now, say those things Obaseki can never release it. Whether he cried for 100 years to come, Obaseki will not release it. I tell you the truth.
Obaseki is a man, it's a man.
He will not release it.
Make I play music for them. Make the Obaseki.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you for your truth.
I bet me talk to our Asian brother. Make they support them. Make they not mind this Oba.
That one 100%.
Use Asian language they talk to them. Make they support them because all those ones they see they talk say now give each and governor. Make they not worry. Make also they tell they say make they give and the support. Make they not worry. Obaseki na man of the people. Mona use Asian to talk to them.
Obaseki or governor of Tema. After Obaseki Balo, Imani San, Imake Amre. So I want to support Obaseki in any way. So that Medo City when I move forward because my husband any when I know banner really no one now. He can't be my Medo City motor.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Hey, mommy, what? Like Oba 2020, 2024. Oba Binia contest. All the contest we am we contest the governor. Oga agbe na. Oba agbe na agbe. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ the video na agbe.
Women you go net the movie high away 4.5 billion euro.
Ego ni amure 15 billion naira 15 billion naira. Naira the million. The movie maji school only my rock in the naira in converted to naira is 15 billion. Ego ni where ego ni ba mo ibi palace no na sun even 10 million naira where make mo ibo wa we.
Me o no pass it money na ni no ba history or repeat it my brother why they lay at you what you see ane we no more here
abama we am we bronze or we na we only we man again where I take blah we man also no gather we is stage ihu ni or we don't be greedy you share the money when you share it God will bless you. Why you bronze here? If you where you do it where God will bless you. We don't be greedy, yeah. Omede keke ave gion ke kali chief so we do ina ti that ti we social media ina ti we bata do we la dia na do agwan ni ari no ta do yen eri ya we na
the Benis they are set it
social media iye wa ri na o yi mana ma la dia do gun ayo we yes ni awe na ya we ne iye ma mana do gun a kirigbo kiyansa o ki Fulani ya fe re idiot
my brother all cast ya market na e go cast
when you are deport ovurame ere no passe kina kari be de ni ke ovurame ta deport so passe ki de gbe we na again na ta ka yi a deport yin I na so we no ya misbehave now one get try the River State ki wicked one get try no that we no ga ro yin ya fe be de ni
ya wa gogo na ya we amu na the kanu ya ma ewe all cast understand Oba another one ya been na le dona ya ka Oba ya le ya
ile do ni kama we be like we do e mana wa riba na we before riba na me wa vi like 1000 or 500 youths mo wa lo golegede iye wa eli me ogiso iye wa eli ma wa sofia we ya wa eli Oba obo ma ya mu ina ya musa da muse we wa forget how many ata ni be Oba me level
the truth of the matter iye to iya mu pe bet iya kwa lo ma no sun
no lead
no sun jawa na they defend na because ni aka wo ma pa the revolution no dey na all of the radio they don't
Biafra makin we matansin iwe Biafra makin we aginya iwe tinya wa ru meke Oba
Oshino igo ya no ware yan pa wa mu gero le lo ba se pipi na e ba mi go Oshino
ona do agbe gege ona agbe ona do ibe gege ona agbe yi na ma na le gbe a ona agbe
ba se ki ami nu we worry bi ani no sunu all cast na was young, the weapon was so I am deporting ya and me ropa. You let Germany I go no my boy.
Ejemi ahamo ahamo ya go ma o ya le tama we o ga sun wa do mu we ku we komo ke ya kan ya bi o about me pa ni ma ya meru ni na ke ya we ne
because he make it now he so ibani ya we
Inya the support Oba, Inya the support Oba, Inya mo ari, Inya like deport Inya ari we, Inya Inya the Inya no kwa ya agbashawo. Eri ose, eni ya we. Inya ma ini de Lagos na do Inya sa re Inya we mwasha, Inya sa ma vendo, Inya he agbashawo, Inya sa Inya na ya. Komo ko do ka na ye wo iwi na shawo la be, to bi ma kama we. Go bia ko.
You man trafficking. What
when not at the court, when a Benin are court, no mayor, or where a chief Arisco is right, or where Arisco, a king of Rima, plus in me, or where would there in human trafficking in where a Mabarisco and so many and some others, Bovin that we are beneficiary to the human trafficking. Oh, mayor, yes, and the way, yes, and the old mayor, no, I'm more about it. Oh, yeah, boy, now, on our courts. When not do Gamma, oh, Gamma, we more with Bois, oh, Gamma, kicking me, this man,
the government of the Europe.
Oh my, no, mommy, this man, I was waiting for this man to bring out juju and swear for us again. Our ancestor, we know what he did in the gathering. He said, if you have white hair, this white man hair. If the juju they work, now, me, my woman pregnant, this 6 weeks now I talk and come out. Now, the very day I know the 3 days and now I talk and come out. If the juju they work, why did you not kill me? If we both pregnant, you go right and come out for social media say 6 so time we want it born. Did you do the kill the picky? Fake, pay.
Scam. Even my brother he made them wear secret of buy. He the red state here. He is so he one they say they not be.
If this man not the fear, why you go fence it? No, why you go fence the palace? Why you go fence? Why you go fence your palace if you don't fear? Because now evil man you be.
You do. Ancestors he do. They are going to destroy that palace.
Very wicked. He say now God. Mama, me don't know say this man no God though. Okay. First time this man they talk about God. He say God will judge me. God. This.
Let them go to her. No problem. Mama, we will not go to her. We are this head.
Very, the Murphy talk, mommy, and the Murphy say that time when they call me for conference call, he can't beg me, he can't tell me, say, Murphy, I know talk to you again. If you fit, just stop, not talk again. You know, no say already know, say they already offer chieftain's title for palace. If you feel stop me, may not talk again. Then they talk to me, me can't pretend that I will be talk for conference call, but I use smartness to follow them, and then they record everything they tell me. See, then they could tell me now say, so was Sophia. Also, yeah, we have so we could go hang so what down here we have so or what we oh boy, what the hell I go what was Bobaro? Do I go? I go. Okay. What the hell I go?
Did you wear me? Did you wear?
Oh, wait here I go. On a tama and again, you about pretense. Oh, what about up there? Oh, what about up there? Adam, your mommy. Oh, what about up there? About we say, hey, yes. Oh, what you say? To say, we no le go wa gbo wa me ti an plan here ya gbi mewa me but me na ba ya pretend na me ge mugu me hin at the end of the day now we see we me man wa ni room me you me dey gbe ti me on Oba na say this will not come enemy of Oba. He could tell me now say Oba Sophia he go just carry am he go carry go court. Oh yeah, the court now. When also, or he say the Murphy say that when I was in Berlin, I arrived Berlin at 4:20 or 4:15 in the morning. So I went straight to the arena of the Nnamdi Kanu rally in British Embassy and the Kenya Embassy. So I was there. I make a video as early as 5 o'clock. Eddie Murphy already wake up. They watch me for the video. So Eddie Murphy they talk now. They call people say the boy just did believe. Muna go beat him. Muna go. Yeah, when I do where they don't come fight me for there. That boy will come. See, I want to see an announcer now. Next 2 weeks after this Saturday, we will be consulting. That Saturday, we are having a rally in Düsseldorf, and I will be there. So this one the Murphy they talk saying go eat person go this one. Ed Murphy, I will be there. You understand? So come that place, me and my woman and my child. You know, so that time when you come for yourself, the case today courts, because we both they verify something, they monitor something, the case today with government. Then you come to say, hey, my face, you that to Oba, I'll wait for you. Ade. The money where they want to give the Murphy and lands. They don't really give them small one. Era no amigo maior do state here. Era no amigo maior do state. Em Agbewa. For example. Wa do state. We ata member si ori do state. Here provide this army no ari na. O understand. You vi army lelegbe. Army we gan na any go no. Gan. Yeah, muy bien, y yo corre la de gena, ya ngwa me ve gwa.
Wa dami o na, no ma dami o ere won. Okay. You were under the good one we are correct eh. Akia na be no wa o. Aye kare o. Aye kare. Oyo pa na yin. What do
Hello. Ibato. Contribute to the hear you.
You know, our first caller was recorded that lady. I really appreciate our and the wish to you.
Yes.
I want you to use this media just to advise the urban people. It is very clear, and everybody knows the truth, but the ignorant, the foolish ones, when they say they don't go school,
yes,
drop out, now they see they go up and follow. And if they're wise, may they look up. Most of the people, when they speak English, now Oba family, and they did London. Some day London, UK, some day US. No of Oba family did Europe. Make them put their eye, they go get say. And for that fact, the lady say, make Oba drop everything when concern government. If the activate enter a hand, or everything when concern government, make Oba drop one. Make it not cause crisis for that time. Because the war when one enter the town, you see all those one where they make man, hey, Oba, if anything happen to Oba set himself, Oba Palace, you don't see. Now the history, the BENIN Kingdom, now they have see, I want to use this media to let my Asian people know. Manisa not really, why watching the video now? Now when they watch this video, either we get every government in what's in our bowl. They say we don't get oil for our region.
Okay.
Muna forget, leave them. But Muna mark to this date, a day is coming. We are going to find gold in that eastern land. See, now gold and diamond will see for that land. And we will know how it will play past. Why support Obaseki? He won't use it, man. Muna support anybody you guys are supporting. You guys use the man. Muna use the man to support them. Support anybody. Muna not fair anything. You just support that man. Let him finish it. If they don't want to give on a governorship, Muna leave governorship for them.
No. Now then they give him. Now then they give. My brother, if the time reach, me go BENIN. See me, I tell you something. If you see me for the crowd, for the campaign, people will run. See that this people see now for those governors just invite me, say they want to do the election, come and campaign for our party. If I stand for podium for Oromi, my brother, how that crowd would be? Just tell me how that crowd would be.
Yes, that one are sure now.
People like me, if I stand for our chief, they talk.
They don't want you because of the tickets.
Who be there? Who be there when they talk? Not you. Who they talk? My brother. Now about they talk. No, they talk. My brother. Your state they compensate with foreigner. They tell you they want give you foreigner. My brother, thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Talk now. Domo sir. What?
I greet you, bros. They do a great work. When people know now, the time people will know.
Go on, sir.
This about my prayer for waiting happened to former family of Kano State.
Yes.
Prayer I get for make it happen to this man.
He said.
Because we already feel say I come to the governor of the state. I think Oshomole say too strong.
Okay.
Where is it today now? Hello?
At the top.
I tell you, someone I say too strong. Where are you there today now? Nothing. Zero.
The Oba are very foolish man. Wait, did you where carry this swear for people they do human traffic? You want me to say you use this swear for me? Why me not call that?
If my prayer for her, what you go to former family of Sokoto? Yeah, I cannot say. I'm sorry to say. I will have to say.
And if this man die, now me will carry a head. I will come put on for a side glass. People call the people they pay money to see your heads.
People don't not die. Basically, will demote. He will destroy. Maybe our prayer.
You know, the man, the young arrange him brothers for all those villages and he cut his gang. Seemingly they sell land. They say Izayamu. You know, see Izayamu. Izayamu, they go share see the land we will get now 620,000 hectares of land, government land. Now only 100,000 can remain for inside. Oba and the family and the cultists, they don't sell almost about 500,000. For inside this one and land they make farm. They go they build house, food. They say my brother. The country they so they build house follow farmlands. They for not they eat again for that country. Now Oba they sell land. I mean, a government they in charge of land. For the whole country they go for Europe, who they in charge of land. Now Oba.
We know everything. People want to watch for those states because you are saying many people they get a bit for you. People when get sent for those states, know what they happen. Okay, the state where you the way they find money. Only you want. You know they even they cook you. Say okay, then my people go see chop. If now once in a year.
He go give money to people with the social media. They can't go say one girl tell me say they give her 50,000 naira. The other one see they give her 25,000. They go share money. They say me they come out, call the cost of basket. They literally come out. But so people mumusha, how much they give me call the cost of basket? You see come out. You don't get sense,
This basket na push and style. You know they shake. My prayer is say make you say amen so that make I hear this call.
Amen.
What you about to former governor, former family of Kano State will happen to NY the second.
He said, Ami, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. My name is Engineer Promise Wamata.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
I'm calling from Enugu State.
Our brother for many years ago. Our ancestral brother. Ancestors. Well done, sir.
So, I'm from our local government.
Okay.
Therefore, you say, I saw your program and your number. I decided to give a call.
I'm on life now.
What's up? Yeah, okay. That's good. I love that. So, the only idea I'll give to anybody as a freedom fighter is being sincere in whatever we are doing. Whatever a human being is doing is to be sincere.
Yes.
Because as I am now, I'm eating rice as I'm talking to you now. And food, because Nigeria is not a better country.
We know.
This country is not a better country. I wish I'm around that side you are. I'll be suffering. You know, at least food feeding will not be a big deal. You can see me now. I have nothing doing. I'm an engineering profession. Electrical electronics engineering with first class.
Hi.
Have nothing doing. So.
Oh, see, sir. See, I want to tell you something now. You see, when we went to the British embassy with Berlin, you know, during the World War, they destroyed Berlin. Russia destroyed some parts. America and the British and the Allies destroyed some parts. They destroyed my brother. If me and you dey very close, maybe get where we close reach. Maybe God let us dey close. If you just come on a visit one day, maybe God and empower us. What am I saying this? Only Berlin, me just come see Berlin. You know, for me, I use the example. Say I don't know Enugu runabout. I don't know get runabout for Enugu. Runabout. You go from here waka, for like, you like say you dey from Enugu dey waka go another local government. Roads, I say road, train go dey pass inside ground. You no go even know whether that is, they will build us on top. Underground. Train dey pass inside ground. Even road, even dey inside ground. And you go build us on top. That is, as I dey my house now, road pass inside ground. And everything, just look. So what I want to tell you, concerning our leader Nnamdi Kanu, nobody betray Nnamdi Kanu. Now government, now Fulani people, now strategize, pay money to another country, they arrest them. They kidnap that guy. See, they know say Nnamdi Kanu is the only person who have action for the now. But I never know another person don't come out to. The only person who has that capacity to break Nigeria is Nnamdi Kanu. So they have succeeded in caging him. Since the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, do you see anything going on again? I ask. Do you see anything? Huh? People are telling you, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is fine. We're going to take 50 lawyers. We'll release him. You know, Nigeria, you are in Nigeria, you know what Nigeria, you live there. Just to say, but the Fulani are very happy. They are the most happiest man in this world. But my thoughts towards this Nnamdi Kanu is they just want to use this arrest of Nnamdi Kanu to continue with their Fulani agenda. Because if not, I have a friend in Nigeria Army. My friend is a brigadier general. He called me on the phone, a brigadier general in the military. I don't want to say the tribe he be. You know what he told me? He said in the military, he said the Fulani, so those Boko Haram you are seeing, say they are not Boko Haram, say they are Fulani, they are from different countries. Say there is nothing like Boko Haram. He said what they do, I don't want to reveal some secret concerning him. Let me just say lead you inside. He said they will pack people come, like 1,000 people. They will train them for military training. You know, we'll see them again. They will go stay inside forests. They will give their gun when they stay for forests. You understand? But we don't want to talk about these things today. Yes.
See, let me tell you. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is this. This country is not a better country. We need a freedom. And I have a good idea, a better idea that's going to make this country, our freedom to come to show. Is the game right?
Yes.
My own idea and other things, based on what I'm trying to say right now. Come and eat first. I didn't tell you to come and eat.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
I believe this country is here. It's a zoo, really. It's a zoo because there's someone I wrote an exam for. He's working on a company. Somebody I wrote an exam for. Working on a company. I come with first class. I have nothing to do it. To pay my house rent is a big deal.
Why you not look for admission for Canada? Why not go to this Canada system or those levels they use for Canada? People are going to Canada because I see some of my friends, they are passing through the Canada.
Wait. No, if you can assist me, I wish to go to Canada. If you can assist me.
I will try to look for there is a link in Canada. Then I will ask somebody. Listen, sir. Somebody ever use them before everything. You get the way the person pass on, and it's just there. It's just there. So depends. This is for the Canada. The way the person will talk that day. Your age. They will look your age. They will look your age. What your age? How many years you reach? Your qualification, and you get where you take apply. They will approve for you. But what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that the most easiest country to access for the now and where you will go, you will just feel at home is Canada. for now. America is yes. That is for Canada because yes.
No, listen. I said I prefer going to Canada. I can prepare and
no worry, we will not talk all these things here, Oga. So let me leave you so that we'll talk this enough here. Thank you very much.
Okay, but just give me the only thing I want to give you are right. Because therefore it's when I had your speech, I was very, very encouraged that people are still working harder. Very, very harder. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. So somebody was calling before I didn't pick the call, so please I'm sorry. I have to take this call now. Hello? Hello? I'm here. Hello, go on. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you. Go on.
Hello?
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, can you hear me, Ogiso?
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. I have been following your comment, your program.
Yes.
Especially about Oba of BENIN. Hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay. I said I want to make a contribution about Oba of BENIN.
Okay.
About Oba and the Obaseki issue.
Okay. Talk.
Okay. So what I was saying, last year, this Oba of BENIN, this one Oba, I know the BENIN, I be good guy, but I like following you are. Are you hearing me?
Yes. I'm hearing you speak.
Okay. So what I was saying is this: last year, during the time of Obaseki and Oshomore, so there's one time they call a peace meeting in Oba Palace.
Yes.
There's something that that Oba said about Obaseki.
Yes.
You understand me? So I think I don't know. He was neither this Oba father dethroned Obaseki grandfather, something like that.
He betrayed. He said the father betrayed the father.
There's somehow.
He said the father betrayed. He said the Obaseki father betrayed Papa.
Something like that. He said something like that.
Yes.
And that shows me that this Oba hates Obaseki, personally hates Obaseki. Because he was yes. Because there's something he said that I was following him. He was blaming Obaseki. He was blaming Oshomure. I'm telling him that the first time he came to seek advice from him as Oba, who will be the next governor of Edo State.
Yes.
That he Oba as Obaseki.
Yes.
Who did you have in mind among their cabinet, among their men, their boys? And Obaseki, Oshomure said that he said Obaseki, the next person is Obaseki. And he did not support Obaseki.
Yes.
That whatever that is going on, he said it open.
Yes.
That was last year, I think. Last year.
Yes.
He said that whatever that happened about him and Obaseki, that he is the one that caused it. But this Obaseki just like God sent to the Edo people.
Yes.
Let me tell you the truth. I so much like that man as a governor.
Okay.
In fact, if you ask me to point the best governor of Nigeria, and I'm thinking like I'm an Igbo guy. I choose him like a number one governor. This man just come to deliver Edo State from that all those godfatherism and nonsense still there in Edo State there.
Yes.
You understand me? He said something Free Shuaibu being the deputy. Say, look at Free Shuaibu that I called my son.
Yes.
I know that those guys are not loyal to him. That is why he was asking all those nonsense.
Yes.
So what I want to, the people need someone like you that will speak up more and more, so that man will learn all those nonsense he's doing. You understand me?
Yes.
So the people should talk. That is why I like we Igbos. That is why I said that Igbo don't have king. Igbo don't have leader. Because you don't, being a king or being an Oba doesn't give you right to be doing anyhow in the state. How can Oba be selling a land or the state, a land that belongs to
He's even selling and he's good. You know what he's doing, eh? See what the man they do, eh? Six and a half local government, eh? In brothers. He will carry brother. He will carry 5 villages. He will put in brother for one. If you put the brother for one, for one village, the brother not from that village, then that the brother will go Lagos, go bring company called Yoruba. Even though they don't even want to use the land, they will just carry my farmland, my everything, my family. If I lie, let God destroy my generation. He goes in now Oba na ito camp. They will just divide the village. Oba will just carry one side. Nobody that one on one side though. No, that one, see, I say Benin people they be slave. If I lie, let me bury my children with my hands. This man, he will appoint somebody, he will appoint a higher killer. This man, this man will appoint higher killer. People where they kill, he will call them. If you know say the key person will say be cultist to the key, he will give you chief title. The chief title will give to you so that me you not kill any of your children, kill him. Then me can give you. Then he go carry you, go one village. You go say now you be the chief priest. No juju for the village, no, not like juju. Then you now people within the village, now you will just sell land. You na cultist already now. You can't get all those your cultist gang, all of them call the lawyer to you. You will just carry like 50 plots. As I just did for Gem here now, maybe I just get money and they work for better company now. Just come. I'll just go carry jeep. Jeep they sell for 5 million. I will just give you. You give me 100 by 100 into 100 by 100 to 100. You see these people, they will give you 100 by 100 to 100 for that jeep. Then they use land where they not come from the village. They use land they exchange cars, jeep. They will carry ashawo. See Oba family, they know they go school. Now all those one with their generation don't end, don't budget. That's one that they call it give for work. This Oba in Peking, all the children born, ask me which one they work for inside. None of them they work. Now land, they say land. The first son, na borrow pit where they for the park sand. The borrow they will just come here, they'll come they dig go for here. I said the day when rain go fall, rain go destroy property. Then that they will me call governor. They ask the governor, say, do we have commissioner of town planning? Do we have commissioner of land? If you want to buy land for Benin, now Oba Benin approve at the right people too. Now me not understand. You don't ever see the for the right Oba approval now. Oba.
But governor have to wake up. Governor have to wake up.
See,
governor have to wake up.
If I tell you what this governor don't do, you see what the governor do about a few days ago.
I wish you can hear what I'm saying now. That man hate that governor. He hates him. He hates him naturally. I'm not telling him, but I followed his.
He give money.
He trying to make peace, but he's not making any peace.
He give money to people for social media. Maybe they insult governor. Give them some people 50,000 and some 25,000. They don't say me. They don't feel try that thing to me.
Arrest those people. Arrest them. In my own state.
Person is supposed to depose. Go carry and put for this thing. They call that place for where Boko Haram for the fights. You go put down for that place. Make the doctor. Yes. But if they tell you say after that man don't swear juju for me, say I'll still there alive, you believe? You know, still say the juju they work. Before body just swear for person.
Why this man now? Why this wicked? Like this man, I think this man is learned. I think this man has been an ambassador to different countries.
Now rape, see the time when the man did for Italy, they sleep with married women for Italy. Married women. You get one married woman we can't do a passport. One married woman can't do passports. That time we did for Italy for Rome. He will sit down for up. He will stand for up. You go dey look women. You know, say when women with their abroad, they go dress fine. This one woman, a married woman, as the woman enter, now two of them gotta come. He leave a children for another woman, a neighbor for us. Say one go do passport. As he reach there, they come. The woman before say me they delay the woman. I think na Nigeria be now. The woman can't call because that kind of thing. You know, as Nigeria be now, if you don't come, maybe you take another 6 months. You got this type of thing. Then the woman can't stay. The woman come dey stay. He unknowingly say the woman the Oba dey delay him. You don't know. And this woman get husband. Listen, no, I don't feel like against this stupid man. This woman come dey wait. After everybody don't come out, now pass me they call the woman about. They can't call the woman entire Oba office. Next thing ambassador, the ambassador they fuck another one, fuck a married woman, useless man. As they carry this man enter, this woman enter. The Oba BENIN come to say me the one wait. And you say that kind of thing now. You see now your crown prince, you can't get that loyalty. You will get fear. You know that type of thing. I say that your king. You know that type of thing. You understand what I mean? I say woman. You say woman not too much. Basically, I know born for. If na brother for born, I know that thing of your put on. He will drag the Oba before the court. Now the woman can just look. Before you know what they happen. Oba BENIN your call and you follow the talk. You just draw and your body. You just take drug. You rape the woman. Drag the woman. You know that kind of thing. That the woman not feel shy. Get the way that kind of thing. He rape the woman.
Yeah.
After you don't rape the woman, you know the feel. You don't say she said, "But come on, by don't come Italy. You don't come Europe." He get case for Europe for Italy there. Get case for rape case. So when they do to the woman, when the woman can't reach that night now, those gangsters with Italy there, you know those gang, all those BENIN boys, you know they work where they do, where they look to some of them, not be all of them. They can't carry the woman, go drive the woman for. When the woman can't reach us. And the man husband come say, wait till you since your phone off, wait till happen. The woman quiet. Wait till happen. Now the man, you know, some male body they hot now. And the man say, who cut all those your body? Look your cloth. Who cut them? Now I can say, if you not talk, wait till happen. The woman want us in Arabu fight and Arabu fight. They rape you. You not talk. You say, you will bring, you know, say for our place. They call her ancestor. They call them our when somebody die, they will cut stick, small stick. They will give you. They say this one is representative of our ancestor. That's what they do. And that might not be juju. That is to claim your innocence. The man say the woman can't swear. If you not go for I said instead of the woman to swear, the woman just softly leave the relationship. Up till today, the woman not fit talk am to. The only thing the woman fit do, the woman can't tell her friends, say, "See what this Oba do to her." Again, one woman we see there for Germany here now, one woman with the Germany here now. The woman born twins, one die for inside. That woman, now woman she will be now. She go do passports. As she go do passport, Oba BENIN delay this woman. As he delay am, now rape the rape woman. The Oba BENIN is a rapist. See, I know the fear. If my dad not go jail for 27 years for a fight for freedom, now they say me the Oba BENIN, he raped the girl, he raped the girl. Now the girl he can't use money to show the girl because you know say if you rape young girl now the girl feel you I may not go talk all this type of thing. You know understand wait to see the way the girl take be now. If you go police station like that now very abomination this kind of thing. Now I can't give the girl 4,000 euro. In they do ambassador, ask and say all the years they do ambassador, whether he build one flat. I was ambassador before. Ask him whether he build one flat for how many years. You know what he do for Italy? This bastard, this idiot. So he can't go rape one Yoruba woman with an embassy staff. What make the driver and come out? When they can't go and go like because no enter Europe. Imagine that. They from person carry up person from up computer for inside grief. You never seen that kind of thing before. Person with their life from up can enter grief. Person go from on top of palm tree go for inside where. Now that will not be because you carry come for Italy, come put it for Angola. You know what he do for he can't go rape Yoruba woman. Yoruba way rape the Yoruba woman now. You see Yoruba they need so that one you go talk. Overnight, now this man get immunity. They don't feel arrest you. He papa
Yeah.
Pack money, not be small money. If they tell you how much, they settle that case. These idiots. Now, I mean, this man, they call European. You know, since that become by really like Germans. You know, so this man will not come Italy. I can't save the people. You can carry private jet. People when they make pack for airport. You see how they go. Now let Dubai the rich. He banned in Dubai, come back. The man is sick. The teeth now, all those the teeth you get for man, none of them good. You know, see inside eye. You don't ever see this man remove eyeglass from your eye.
No, it never happened.
If you see in eye, na cocaine, na it kill the eye like that. Cocaine addicts, na this man be. Make this man remove eyeglass from your eye. I will stop to do live video. I know we'll do live video. If you see, you know, say people they smoke cocaine. If you see their eye na shala, you know they go shala. Now once you will know it's not cocaine, na smoke. So what you make they put even though say the in the nights where they see people in the night, now dark shade, nobody feels inside eye. You know, sir. Somebody they put eyeglass for eye says there's something wrong somewhere. The time we did for Sweden, you know, say the thing they do Sweden, Sweden, Norway, they call us Scandinavia. Now 4 countries, let me call Scandinavia. Sweden, Finland, Norway, and what do you call that country? Iceland and Denmark. 5 countries. 5 countries. Now only one ambassador they get, one embassy. The embassy did for Sweden. This man, tell you this man did for Sweden. He like Ashawo die, Ashawo. My friend, this is now this man, now they cook for Ashawo. Where call they see Benin people say that they been slave. I see this. I see my friend tell me say this man go enter kitchen they cook for Ashawo. All those Romania, you know Romania, all those Turkey, Romania, and the fork.
Yes.
All the money we make for they say with the man come on for Sweden, they say they happy. Yeah, the time when the man did for ambassador for Italy, passport they did for 80 euro, 100 euro, it can become 800.
Oh my God.
If you go sign agreement with Italy, if you deport one person, they will give you 1,500. Now they go to sign. Now go to sign, make the pack they go ask this man. You don't see what they do now, eh? Oga, if I say make I open this man yan, she get some kind of way I will talk, and you yourself you will find this man up and maybe you slap him. You only slap, then you just give her. Maybe you make sure your hand enter the face, maybe you slap him. Just imagine how many kilometers away from Nigeria? 7,000 or 8,000. This man carry 3 lawyers. 3, 1, 2, 3. They fight me for courts. 3 lawyers. I come out, come they cry, say, do people wanna help me? Wanna help me? They will come, they look me. Now make me know they put bank account come out. If I bring bank account come out, now they will carry the bank account out. You know until they make comments. Brother, this belief well. Now Mugu na many pass for inside. You know say what we call they tell now be say una the whole world they know say those state all of them not be Oba not be everybody be Mumu to Oba. Many tribe they there. Oba no fit near that place and I get they will kill her.
For you, I confirm that from you. I confirm that from you. Because this Oba, I have been following your program. You always talk about Oba, but that last year of Obaseki or Shumure, election and other things, when this man was talking, I know that this man, I said this man is up to something. This man is a bad man. You understand me? Oh, sure, Obaseki that everybody knows that this man is just like God sent to do people, just to change Edo, change Benin. Benin is supposed to be the heart of Nigeria. Let me tell you the truth. West, heart of all the whole West. Can you imagine that I can never ever allow me to branch Benin if I'm there. I have visited everywhere in Nigeria, but I have never ever entered Benin because of the kind of life people are living in Benin and because the kind of way people are staying in that.
Now be Blackhouse. Now be if they want to do end of year meeting for Blackhouse. Now he has number 45. Number 45S, Central Road after State CID. Before you reach 4 Brigade Command for Army, that house we did by the right, now he has that one. Yeah. This man, is a born man. This man never walked, he buy wheelbarrow. No. They even just said, I don't want even to go this funny one. This man, this is not is a person who will fit kill me in budget money put. Where the thing comes to say me, see Oga, if I know the shout come out and this man for they don't kill me height. They for don't kill me to wait for a long time. For Europe, yeah.
He will not. He will not. God is by your side because you are talking the truth. One thing with our people is that, when you are fighting for masses and many people don't know, but I thank God that many people are following you, people are understanding what you're saying. Just like when Nandi Kano started new, you understand me? So people was thinking that what he was saying is just, but after everything, they later realize, when you do talk about Oba, I say, what is going on? I do follow you.
The man, say don't travel go Igbo land again. Go again. Say one day you go those people will stone off that place. Be go there. Be go enjoy land. May go enjoy land. May go to us in Ibi Oba. May they beat time for that sake. That's that. See that Ijo guy come talk on that day. That Ijo man come out that day come. That Ijo man come talk on that day say the Oba BENIN na Ile-Ife for come. I mean,
I hear that.
Eh?
I hear that. Are you from Igodo?
May I plan for you now? See ya. Is it the Oba BENIN? Is it where the experiencer? See ya. You see ya. Yeah. We can leave you tomorrow. May I play this one? May I close? Thank you, sir.
Eyes on. The Okobo Kingdom and all other Ijaw-speaking kingdoms of Edo State are peace-loving people. We are peace-loving. We are not at war with anybody, but don't dare us. We are peace-loving people by their law-abiding disposition, which, with regards to the rule of law, knowing the importance of peaceful coexistence with their neighbors, our reputation of the false claims and expansion tendencies of the Oba of BENIN and the BENIN Kingdom should not be seen as joining issues over what ordinarily could have been termed frivolities of twisted minds, or dignifying a roguish and bullish attempt to falsify, subjugate, and culturally appropriate ownership of our land, since the historical truth of our Aboriginal status is a well-documented and settled issue. Documented, settled issue. Lies often repeated over time without being countered by the unyielding truth assumes a monstrous life of its own, but tend to occupy a short space in the cultural, social, and political fabric of a nation and become a morass with sometimes devastating consequences. The Ijaws of Edo State were in the land you presently claim as yours. You were settled by the Ijaws at a village called Udo. Yes. Yes. Your first settlement. Yes. Presently still called same. The name has not changed. We witnessed the invitation you extended to the Oni of Ife to bring one of his sons by name Oramia to settle the internal crisis that engulfed the entire environment due to the influx of the Benins to our land. The original name of the land presently called BENIN is Adobo or Igodomigodo, meaning the key to the kingdom in Ijaw language. Oramia in anger after failed attempts to reconcile.
Hello?
My brother, Alpha,
I do.
I did see your video just now. Where did they shop? Better you know what carry the things go give them for Benin.
I know that. Now, which are you a primary school dropout or you are a late Beninese blood? Which one do you belong to in this category?
My brother, I'm a graduate from Abosari University. I read geography and regional planning. I graduated 2007.
Okay, why you not go Benin Kingdom? May they give you work? Why are you making asylum?
I'm not telling you about Benin Kingdom. I'm an Ishama. Now what they see at the top online.
Try and call about Benin. If you want to say, I'll give you telephone number for about Benin. You will call her. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So, please, if you can hear me now, I want to say it again. I stand before God Almighty and the God of my forefathers. I am facing a very difficult situation right now. I have been able to raise 500 euro, and this 500 euro, let us say this is for the translation section. And the reason why I'm not bringing my phone number out is because this very agent of the Oba, they will bring out the bank account, they'll be making jest of me. So I want to make it very clear today that a tree cannot make a forest. So I cannot do it alone. I think everybody knows that what I am saying is true. We are having a court case anytime from now. And this thing is costing me a lot of money. You know, the Oba BENIN brought three lawyers, just only me. So one day, if we succeed, we will give a testimony. But we will, if I laugh, it will must be my heart, not this grant. Because sometimes I laugh, but I'm supposed to laugh, the dance. You know, so for a long time, I know the dance. Because when they say, don't let the pressure keep you panic. Because when things don't work the way you plan it, you're dreaming of riches and opposition are making a difference. You see, this, sometimes I just sleep. I just see letter from courts. There are some cases I'm supposed to process, but these people are trying to use court case since they cannot assassinate me. They're trying to use court case to put me down. So this is their last bus stop now. This last bus stop now goes like this. They said they want the court to convict me and stop me from talking about history of Oba or anything about Oba. That's why they are here. They take three lawyers, and you think God will do it, then I will go to court. I will not pay lawyer. I will stand. I will defeat three lawyers. I don't know where you can have that type of that type of dream. This is the problem we are facing now, is that God have never come from heaven to do anything. God always use people. What I am doing today, close to about 4 years now, 3 years and some months now, they have been lay course on me. People started believing that, oh, this boy will die. But that is not the issue now. Through this process, it has shown to the whole world that those course, those juju, all of them are all fake. People are now beginning to have the faith. Even the last election, when the Oba BENIN pronounce a candidate, that candidate will win. But people like me were able to come out to defend the truth. And at the end of the day, Governor Obaseki won the election. So what we are now saying today, I am not a politician, but I am a human rights activist and I'm a freedom fighter. I am facing a very difficulties right now because the Oba BENIN is trying to kill me. Now that he cannot kill me, he have brought a lot of money, thousands of euros. But it sadly means that the people who we are fighting for, I am not the only one is insulting these idiots. But the reason why the Oba BENIN so much pick interest on me, because I have a basic education. Sometimes I play low. Sometimes I bring out some facts, and these things we will talk about, like the reason why the Oba Benin is trying to silence me. He have tried always, but he have failed. Now he is trying to use his last power, which is the Federal Court of Appeal. For you to take a case to that court, you have to have thousands of euro. Otherwise, was five judge will sit over this case. You know what it take for 5 judge to sit over a case here in Germany? My brothers and my sisters, before I was able to appear before this court, my woman have to make a guarantor for me because she's a citizen. Because when you go to this court, if you lose, if you want to pay money, you pay from 30,000 euro. Talking about, but I don't know how many millions of naira is this. This is millions of nairas. So that is why they say, okay, this is just like you want to pay debts for many years. So the reason why I'm appealing to the general public today, it's not a news that the Oba Benin have invested millions of nairas. The money that are made for the citizens of Edo State, the people are suffering, the common citizen. The Oba Benin is spending this money to be fighting me. Let me tell you, those thousands of euros the Oba Benin is now paying for these German lawyers. For you to come all the way from Nigeria, you are not even in here sending thousands of dollars to this place or euros. Don't you know this money can change life in Edo States? My people, I thank our IPA in America who supported me. Thank you very much. I thank our country again, mistake. Our brother in Spain who supported me with 10,000, and our mommy in America who supported me with 25,000. This money they support me with naira. I send it to some place in Benin. They have to convert it to euro. Then they bring it for me here. It's not easy. So when I say it's not easy, I am trying to look. Oh yeah, but easy. Though these people are praying for, they just want. Somebody just called me that now that Nnamdi Kanu is being arrested now, we'll see how you go to get your support. Nnamdi Kanu is the one supporting you, is the one give you money. Different people are saying all this. Some people they never come the other day say, Ogame is the one giving me money. Ogame is giving me 5 million. All those things they were saying, there was no truth in it. Anytime I have a letter from the court, I come online here, I bring this letter, I appeal to the general public to support me. Because in my land where I come from, these people have lived so long to the extent the people are now used to slavery. It's not part of their identity and their culture. 700 and something years in captivity. The Israelite did not live up to 400 years. It was 400 years. That is why you see, not that these people don't have the zeal, the interest to support me, but because of this slavery mentality that have dwelled inside their DNA. So it's like somebody who is infected with HIV or AIDS. You are not trying to cure that person. You need to do more research. It's going to take you years. You see how many years I'm talking about freedom. It's close to 4 years now. Close to 4 years. In these 4 years, the only achievement we have been able to achieve, people no longer come out and tell you now, oh, I want to summon you in a juju place. Those things we have been able to conquer those things. But there is no way you can be able to abolish foolishness out of the land. We still have some people who will still believe that foolishness is part of their tradition, and will still continue with it. But we are not trying to abolish all, but we are trying to reduce foolishness to the minimal level. Why am I saying all those things? These things I am saying today, if these people succeed in silencing me, then they will not come out and say, yes, we have won. the next person that will want to come out to be scared, they will learn from the other one. So I don't want to talk at the end of the day without action. A talk without action is like, I don't know, it's like a chameleon. So we want to be that. We don't want to be that doubts. We don't want to be like doubts. I'll continue to appeal to you, no matter where you live around the world. It doesn't matter if you are from Benin. You can also assist me in any form. I love you so much. Anytime, I will always try my best to always ask for help. Some people want to help, but they don't have. Some people have, but they are afraid of the juju of the Oba. But will I cry? In my heart, sometimes, like what happened with one of Ali. So I will not go today without playing that Ali human sacrifice and all this music. So thank you very much. That is my phone number. Let me play music for Oba of Benin and their gang. So if I play this music, then I will close.
While we are singing it, because our former state chairman was under the mango tree. Yes. But after the meeting, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, under the mango tree, I said, under the mango tree. Do you know what I'm telling you? What Arsenal was taking selfie. After the meeting, I surprised Ahmed about parading himself as a chairman. Well, after meeting, do you see me in the news? No. Arsenal was not in the news. Yes. It's only a chairman that was there. Yes. And after the meeting, they're not running selfie. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, please under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. Under the mango tree. I said, well, please under the mango tree. Thank you. I tell you, you know, yeah. You say all that sorry. When the time is set, my brother, tell it person. They don't tell it person. They don't tell it person. When you go clear, tell it person. They don't tell it person. They don't tell it person. Do you know why I'm singing this music? It's because some of our brothers, they fail to take advice from the wisdom of God. Kabaka tell you, you know here. Osho Baba tell you, you know green. Ewa tell you, you know here. You say on a story. When the time is set, my brother, tell it mercy. Tell it mercy, tell it mercy. When you go clear, tell it mercy. Tell it mercy, tell it mercy. Yeah.
Ambrose Folorunsho Ali, a professor of morbid anatomy, was the first civilian governor of the defunct Bender state, now Edo and Delta states. He was elected governor in 1979 as a member of the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN. Professor Ali governed the state between 1979 and 1983. He was defeated in the polls to return for second term in office by Dr. Samuel Osagbobo Ugbemudia of the National Party of Nigeria, NPN. Ali was born in Idoani, Ondo State on 22 September 1929. After childhood education in between Bendel and Ondo States, Ali went to the School of Agriculture, Ibadan, 1948, and the School of Medical Technology at Adeoyo Hospital, Ibadan, 1953 to 1960. Later, he obtained an MBBS and went further to the United Kingdom for a postgraduate course in neuropathology at the University of London, 1961 and 1966, Professor Ali got a DC pathology degree and went ahead to study at the University of Birmingham from 1971 to 1974. The professor was a lecturer at the University of Ibadan 1966 to 1969 and was a senior lecturer at the Ahmadu Bello University Zaria from 1969 to 1974. From 1974 to 1979, Ali was professor of morbid anatomy and head of the Department of Pathology at the University of Benin, Benin City. When Professor Ambrose Ali left office in 1983, he retired to his family house in Emaudo, Ekboma, Eastern West local government area, where he continued with his medical practice in his private clinic. However, after the military government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari took over power, Professor Ambrose Ali was sentenced to 100 years in prison in 1984 by a military tribunal for alleged misappropriation of 983,000 naira in funds for a road project. The sentence was later reviewed and reduced to 7 years. During this period, his health deteriorated while in jail. Fate, however, smiled on Professor Ambrose Ali when on the 13th of February 1988, when he was released from Agodi prison in Ibadan, Oyo State. Thanks to the unparalleled magnanimity and philanthropic dispositions of His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu, the Esma of Benin, who graciously paid the fine amount of 1 million naira. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu did not stop at paying the fine for the former governor's release. He also deployed his private jet to Ibadan, where the late Dr. Samuel Osaibovo Ubamudia, a former governor of the defunct Bendel and Midwest states, and late Chief Tony Aneni, the Yasala of Isaland, represented the Isma of Benin in escorting Professor Ambrose Ali to Benin, where a mammoth crowd, led by the Isma himself, gave the former governor a rousing welcome at the Benin airport. Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawawu Igbeneghu thereafter hosted Professor Ali, members of his family, and political associates to a grand reception at his Garden of Eden residence, GRA Benin City, amidst cheers.
I saw my years of incarceration as a continuation of my years of service and my widow's mite's contribution to the future of our beloved country. I bear no grudge against anyone.
Professor Ali, I thank God for you. No matter whatever happens, my pure advice is to you that whoever wishes you, whether silent or not, you admit everybody that comes to you. Don't let grudge for anybody, whether they come to preach, whether you help them before they didn't help you. Just listen to God. Let God work His marvelous way. Your concern is to give 100% to your being well. That would be your main concern. And whoever that you go with you, make concern, less trouble and let them go. As I said, I have done this out of humanitarian matter. So, there is nothing tied, there is no connection whatsoever, there is nothing at all. Just humanitarian. And then the most important thing, It may be you in a different form. If God don't let any of us experience such experience. But in a different form, we all have difficulties. But my motto is that as soon as I live and alive, no Edo speaking person will suffer during my.
Also at the ceremony, the late Esogma of Benin Kingdom, Chief Robert Isayamu, prayed for Professor Amboseli and Chief Gabriel Osawa Igbenejun. Other dignitaries who spoke at the grand reception include late Alhaji Ewa Iderisu, the Okokbalagbe of Okpela, and late Mr. Sonny Igerabo Omogbe, who showered encomiums on the Isma of Benin for his kind gesture.
I want to, in fact, sincerely thank God for giving us, all of us, to see this day. We are happy that you are back. We know that that is made possible because of God. Because if God did not go into the heart and the conscience of Chief Igbenejun, we will not think of this. Secondly, we want to thank him. In fact, words are really inadequate to thank him.